Recording number 20. Welcome back, we the people. Let's continue to heal the planet with the truth for this day and time. According to the ancient tablets, translated by Dr. MALACHI Enjiyl. And these writings are commonly known as the Book of Revelation, also Enjiyl, Holy Enjiyl. Continue reading from the Book of Revelation, Holy Enjiyl, chapter 6, verse 1. At the heading, chapter 6, John envisions the appearance of one of the world empires. This marked the opening of the seven seals. The opening of this first seal, the white horse, symbolic of the Babylonian Empire. The King James mistranslation. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, "Come and see," close quotations. Right translation. And I, the newsbearer John, son of Zebedee and Salome, looked as the Lamb, the Messiah Jesus, was opening one of the seven stamps that was contained in this seal. Is made clear from beginning, in brackets, Els Suhuf, close brackets, to end, Els Quran, in brackets. And I, the newsbearer, Yochanan, in brackets, John, close brackets, son of Zebedee and Salome, heard a roar, a sound like a lion because of its courageous and fearlessness, like thunder, which signaled the appearance of Babylon, one of the four living creatures of the four world empires, which appeared to be riding on horses, who would conquer and hold control over a great part of the earth, having enormous power, saying, "Come and see it." This empire is ancient Babylon, the first major civilization. Babylon, the capital of this empire, was founded by Nimrod, in quotations, mighty warrior, close quotations, son of Cush and Semiramis, the great-grandson of Utnapishtim, in brackets, otherwise known as Noah, close brackets. Babylon is also called Shinar, in quotations, flat plains. Hammurabi was also a ruler of Babylon from 1800 to 1500 BC. He was responsible for a highly centralized government using a body of laws called the Code of Hammurabi, which is the oldest surviving set of laws known to mankind. The Code of Hammurabi are inscribed on a polished black diorite stela or pillar that stands 7.5 feet tall in Akkadian cuneiform script. It is the largest cuneiform document ever discovered, and it is now located in the Louvre in Paris. The second age of Babylon was under the rule of Nebuchadnezzar II from 605 to 562 BC. Chapter 6, verse 2. Mistranslation by King James. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer, close quotations. Right translation by Dr. York. Then I, the newsbearer John, son of Zebedee and Salome, looked, and there was a white horse, a cherubim, in quotations, those who are close or nearest, close quotation, that will bring the burdens or events destined to fall upon the planet Earth, being white to symbolize the weakness of the Caucasian Canaanites. He, Nimrod, carried a bow, indicating he was a hunter, rode out as a conqueror of conquerors, for he wanted to rule the whole world. Verse 3. King James mistranslation. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see," close quotation. Right translation. And when the Lamb, Tammuz, the Messiah Jesus, opened the second stamp, and what is contained in this seal is made clear from the beginning, in bracket, El Suhufs, close brackets, to the end, El's Quran, close brackets. I, the newsbearer John, son of Zebedee and Salome, heard the second living creature, a calf called Master, with an aggressive nature, symbolic of ancient Greece, say, "Come and see it." Greece was a lesser kingdom which prevailed after Nebuchadnezzar's Babylon. The Persian Empire, which called Iraq today, was in part responsible for the existence of the Kingdom of Greece. Because of existing tensions and burdens within its kingdom, this great empire became weak, consequently separating into lesser kingdoms. This division produced even lesser kingdoms, which later became territories of the Greek Empire. Thus, this kingdom, being represented by a calf, explains the nature of its rising from a split occurring in a preceding empire, therefore being considered inferior because it could not compare to the Babylonian Empire in power, strength, and glory. Chapter 6, verse 4. King James mistranslation. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Close quotation. Right translation by Dr. York. Then another horse went forth, which was red, which tells how ancient Greece came into power. It symbolizes bloodshed and death. Alexander the Great invaded Babylon, defeating a Persian cavalry, all with his sword. Alexander the Great, the king of Macedonia, was the ruler of this ancient kingdom north of Greece. Alexander the Great conquered more territories than his predecessor Cyrus. Alexander the Great spread Greek civilization throughout Asia and Egypt. Chapter 6, verse 5, and the heading of verse 5, the opening of the third seal, the black horse, symbolic of the Roman Empire. King James mistranslation. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hands. Close quotations. Right translation by Dr. Malachi Z. York. And when Tammuz, the Messiah Jesus, opened the third seal, and what is contained in this seal is made clear from the beginning, El's Sahuf in brackets, close brackets, to end, El's Holy Quran in brackets, close brackets. Stamp 1. The newsbearer, John, son of Zebedee and Salome, heard the third living creature, with the face of Satan, who is called Zuen, the evil one, reptilian, Shakar, or Tarnush, Satanas, in the form of a male living being, symbolic of the Roman Empire, saying, Come and see it. And there was a black horse, which represented the conflict between Rome and the Nubians of Carthagena, which was most illustrious, whose most illustrious leader and warrior was Hannibal, son of Hamilcar Barca, and its rider Gaius Julius Caesar had with him a scale, which was the Roman Empire's numbering system, used for measuring, in his right hand. Verse 6. This is chapter 6, verse 6. This is the end of this recording. See you on the other side.